What's up, guys? YST here, and welcome back to a Mythical Shadow Legends video with joined by my good friend in Nub Raids for the test server life with these champions. How's it going, bro?
It's good. It's good. It's like very, very hot here in Ireland compared to what we're used to. I saw on my PC there before we started. It's like record temperatures, I think, for September. So yeah, it's sweaty work. Let's say that.
Yeah, it's definitely sway work, man. But yeah, guys, basically, we're on the test server, of course, to showcase some of these mythical champions. And today, we're going to be doing Mezomel Luperfang, which is the one that I got my card from, this one. So for it's only right to basically showcase her, right? And then also, if you head over to Nub's channel, we're going to be looking at this dude. What's his name again? Mechanist.
Frolni the Merchant. No, it's Frolni the Mechanist. I'm never going to live that one down for myself.
Yeah. So in terms of these mythical champions, just for you guys that just want to see the metamorphs of all of them, of course, we're only showing one champion, but here we go. This is how it looks in game. Pretty cool. Like, which one's your favorite morph, would you say?
Oh, that's a good question.
Just aesthetics, not like champion kits, like just the way.
Yeah. I do quite like the Sylvan Watcher, I have to say.
This dude is badass, man. Look at that.
Yeah, he's got a really good metamorph as well. Yeah. And then the Orc one looks pretty cool as well, I think, what you meant. This one's fun too.
Yeah.
It's tough. They're all really cool, man. Like, I think the Orc base form looks pretty terrible, really. And then this form looks really cool. I think that's the biggest glow up.
You like this one? I do.
I like the tail.
I like it from behind when you're in game. I think the aesthetics itself, I'm not a huge fan, honestly, of this one.
Yeah.
But when you're in game, he looks like a salamander, massive dragon dude. It doesn't look like an orc, but...
I mean, if you prefer it from behind, you know, I'm not going to judge you.
Guy, man. But yeah, guys, just on some other notes, we did actually break it down on your channel as well. But they've got like a new aesthetic to the portal, right? Like everything looks a bit more colorful. The background, have you noticed that? Like even when you start
like an animation.
Watch this, guys. You see that? It's just different background.
Oh yeah, you're right.
They've changed everything in terms of all the shards, not just the mythicals. So
yeah, like when you click between the shards, does it do that pop?
Yeah, it does a pop. Look, watch this, guys. Look, there's a pop. You see this? Look at the colors as well. Boom.
Yeah, it does look different.
Yeah, so they've kind of done like aesthetic change to the entire portal, which is interesting. But in terms of primal shards, yes, guys, it is true. Rares are a part of this, unfortunately. And you'll be basically having to collect 100 primal quartz by any means necessary. Well, there's no ways to get primal quartz at this moment. But, that's
gonna whip out my wallet there.
That's a concerning message, you know. The fact that they've actually got this.
Yeah, right.
That's scary. But yeah, basically, in terms of the chances, is 82.5% for a rare. Wowza! Ouch! That hurts. Like when you prick your finger on a stick. 16% epic, 1% legendary, which is basically like a 2x in terms of the odds from normal shards, from like ancients, right? And then it's 0.5% for a mythical champion. I did say my thoughts on your channel. What's your thoughts for this channel?
Yeah, I mean, look, if they come out here, they normally, like in terms of real money, they would charge like 150 for an ancient. If they charge €3 for a primal, because it's like twice as good.
Yep.
The mythical, I'd be like, okay. And if you get, you know, let's say you get 50 ancients every month. Let's say you got 25 primals every month. I'd be like, okay, that's fine. Yep. I don't think that's going to happen, though. So I'm very worried having seen this number. I think it's going to be something more like $10 or something for a primal, or $5. And I don't know. I think they're going to be so expensive at the start. Yeah, seeing the stuff in the portal has me very worried. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, one thing that I did notice, I'm not sure if you've seen this as well, but we've never had sacred shards here, but we do have them here for a bonus Revenant pack.
Yeah,
so they're basically putting it in the realm of these kind of shards, right? Like they're putting it below the caliber of a sacred shard in a sense, because you've never been able to buy this in this pack shop here ever, for as far as I'm aware. So, and it says here limit 5 per month. We're not sure exactly the cost. I'm not sure how much the voids are or whatever, but probably expensive. But just seeing that it's in here, yes, guys, it's confirmed. Of course, they're going to be monetizing the heck out of this.
I saw some people saying like, "Oh, I hope they don't monetize it," and you're like, "Dude, come on! Like, you know, it is going to be. It's just how bad is it going to be?"
Do you know, for me personally, I think like, because I don't spend, right? Well, like I do sometimes for content. You know, you don't get a legendary champion and you're just gonna be a people pleaser. And you just like buy an extra couple of ancients or something. But I'm not like, oh my god, I need to buy 1,000 shards. I think because my mindset's like that, these kind of things don't affect me as much. I just kind of like, if somebody comes into the game, like if I get one, pretty cool. But
yeah, that's the way to play. That's the way to play.
For me, I think it's a mentality thing, right? We was actually speaking about this behind the scenes. It's like, if you're competitive in this game, and you're trying to look for the next power surge and you want to be on top of everyone else. Unfortunately, guys, the brute reality is you're never going to win that race because there's always going to be a new power creep, whether that be +4 ascensions or +4 champions, soul stones, artifact ascension, accessory ascensions, mythical champions. There'll be something else, guys. It's just ongoing race, right? But for me personally, I'm not sure about you. I'm not really competitive because there's no winning in this game. It resets every week. Someone else will win a trophy. And
yeah, for me, I like to be competitive, like for the level of my account. Like I want to go into my game and be like, for the champions that I've gotten from playing the game, for the gear I have, I want to do really well with the stuff I have. So that's like my level of competitiveness. I'm like, I'm not trying to compete with like a Kraken. That's just stupid.
Yeah.
But I want to do well for what I have.
Yeah.
So I guess one of the questions would be, let's assume these mythicals are going to be super rare. If you got Mezomel Luperfang, would you be happy about it? Let's find out.
Let's find out. So with the skills, right? So on the A1, she's got a decreased defense. Pretty decent. It's like not a chance, which is actually an upside in terms of book values. But one thing to note, guys, that there is some ignore resistance by 20%, and that's the scalability. And that's actually relatively substantial in the grand scheme of things. Like when we speak about the AoE debuffs on the Metamorph, you know, it kind of alleviates some of the accuracy that you may need, right, to place your debuffs.
Yeah, let me do a quick. Let's say they've got 800 resistance.
Yep.
If you reduce it by 20%, you bring it down to 640. Like that's a pretty big dip, right? In terms of actually being able to play stuff. Like this is probably a champion. I'm guessing you probably build more for damage, right?
Yeah.
But if you think about debuffers or stuff in the future, like a lockout or crowd control champion like this is going to have ignore resistance. Suddenly it becomes extremely difficult to build enough resistance.
It kind of let's just say that hypothetical scenarios. Leorius, right? If Leorius had an ignore resistance, just imagine how much easier it would be building him for the true fear mechanic, right? Like that's like the difference between placing it or not sometimes. But yeah,
oh yeah, very true.
But yeah, Scarlet Crescent attacks one enemy 2 times, will ignore Stone Skin, Strengthen, Ally Protection, and Shield, and also place a block revive if the target is killed. Like, talk about do everything in the game, right? But the one downside, unfortunately, is this champion ignores no defense at all. So it's basically raw damage. It is relatively good in terms of damage, but when we start talking about the higher ends of Arena, I don't think it's enough to compete, honestly.
Okay.
Because we kind of need those ignore defenses, right? Even if it was 30% ignore defense, it would drastically change this ability, but as it stands, I kind of use this to basically kill someone that's protected under a net crit or something, like a, I don't know, any nukers or whatever that may be, and does a pretty good job. But being Spirit, it's like, you know, Rotos, weak hits, and Hefrak, weak hits. It's like the champions that she would be really good against, there's just that extra layer of RNG, right?
Gotcha, yeah.
Moonlight Gift, increased attack, increased crit rate, increased crit damage for 3 turns, which is actually really cool because it could allow you to go straight into the Metamorph, and you can blast out with those buffs with the other skills, or simply go into this one here, right?
Yeah, I like that.
Heals this champion by 20% of the damage inflicted and will place a revive on death on herself for 2 turns every time she kills an enemy, which I thought was actually really cool for the Doom Tower when I was trying it out. It's actually pretty sweet.
Okay.
But first thoughts on this first form as we're switching in?
Yeah, I thought it was interesting. I do think the buffs are really good. And like you said, when you Metamorph, it gives you an extra turn, but that makes you outrun buffs. The fact that she puts it up for 3 turns, I think that helps a lot. So I like to see that. That's good.
It's a good synergy.
Yeah, I do. It's all really about, does she hit hard enough to actually block revive? And I think that could be very powerful in like live arena and stuff like that. But yeah.
But yeah, in this next form, Spirit of the Pack, like she's kind of like, hey, do you know Gwyneth, that epic chick from the Doom Tower?
Yeah.
But she basically attacks all enemies and will not trigger counterattacks. So I was thinking maybe for if anyone's struggling with Nether Spider and you hypothetically could get a Mezomel Luperfang, like you won't trigger the counterattacks of the Nether Spider little spiders, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Places an extra hit on enemies under True Fear as well, which is actually very impactful, as on the A2. Places that True Fear debuff for 2 turns, and this attack will not trigger counterattacks once again, but ignores unkillable and block damage. So, so the synergy between like the first one and then the second one is actually pretty cool because you can go increase crit rate, increase crit damage, ignore these conditions, and then if someone's got a block damage or something, you Metamorph, and then you ignore the other conditions like the unkillable or the block damage. Because I'm pretty sure there's many times you've seen with like Swift parry sets or Skullcrown's Leorius, you could quickly switch over and kill those targets, which is pretty sweet. So also, in this form, you actually get more attack and crit damage by 20%, which is, if you add that up with the buffs from the other form, it actually stacks pretty well as well. But
interesting.
It's an interesting kit, yeah.
Yeah. They have the same base stats in both forms, I think, as well, don't they?
Yeah.
Which is unique for these mythicals so far. The other ones have all been very different between forms, I think.
Yeah, so the base stats on base form 1 is 1652 attack. Exact same.
Oh, yeah, it's the exact same.
So,
yeah.
so for this one, like the upside is you could build one build and it'll be pretty decent, like how we've done today. But with some other forms, I was actually pretty concerned that if they're going to implement champions with drastically different kits and drastically different things that they're based on, like one might be based on attack and one might be an ultimate support that's based on HP. It's like, how do you build this all into one kit where I initially thought that it was going to be the potential to have separate builds on each form, which it doesn't seem like there is, but...
No, I will say I've seen a lot of CCs giving that feedback that they want different builds in different form. A lot of community people. For me personally, I actually kind of like the idea of just one build.
Okay.
And you've got to make a compromise. Like I like the idea of having to choose which one to focus on or compromising one form a little bit so you can be decent at both. I like that kind of tension, but we'll see what happens because I think a lot of people don't like it. So I guess let your feedback be heard.
Yeah, no, it's interesting that you say that. Like, I do see where it could be super powerful if it was that way, because you could have like a crazy high HP second form that could never die, and then you could just glass cannon with the first form. I can see where that can be problematic, but it's just, it depends on the future. Like with these ones as it is right now, I think we can get away with like one build and be pretty decent. But if we're looking down the line and the ways that they are kind of like, just for an example, guys, like Frolni, based on HP, this one based on defense, right? You might want to focus. Well, the balance on this is going to be pretty good anyway because it's all tankiness. But let's just say you've got like a HP nuker or like an attack nuker, and then the alternate form is just full out support, and you want speed or accuracy to place your debuffs. It's like, how do we get all of these stats into one, right? Because if we have a look on Mezomel Luperfang, on the alternate form, she actually has that true fear, right? And I want to be able to place that true fear if I'm switching to and trying to get that accuracy. It was pretty tough. I had to sacrifice like 25% crit damage. I had to sacrifice a bunch of speed just to be able to get this. So I guess it just comes down to preference, right? If you care about debuffs or not. But
yeah.
In terms of overall stats anyway, we've got decent HP, 6.5k attack, almost 200 speed, 286 tongue in a twist, 286% crit damage and 260 accuracy, but we are ignoring a bit of resistance, right? Or we're not, we are here, 20%.
You are, yeah.
So, you know, it kind of alleviates some of that for us, and we can actually see some of that in action. Masteries, we've gone down to the offense tree. I'm going down to Helm Smasher. I'm trying to ignore defense because she doesn't do that in her kit, so I need to do it with the masteries.
Yes.
And this is the other thing. It's like, I only went support tree for the simple reason that she's got a true fear. If she didn't have, and also the decreased defense as well, I'm trying to extend the value of that to maybe a 3-turn duration, right? So,
makes sense.
But I'd rather go defensive tree, you know what I mean, for this one.
I get you, yeah.
All right, then. So we're going to be going into Free Willy first. But the content creator that is out there, please reveal yourself, because I want to know who you are.
Show us your Willy for free. I'm trying to ruin your video. I'm sorry.
For free?
For free.
You're asking too much nowadays, Nubs, man. Let's get some. We're gonna get some heals on, some strengthens, just in case bad stuff happens. But it's about to wear off anyway, so I'm wasting my time here. Increased attack, pretty sweet that we can get on ourselves, right? Who shall we target here? Who do you want to kill? We could have orc.
Yeah. Well, let me think. The orc. Yeah, maybe the orc's a big damage dealer when they transform. And you're good affinity, so that might be a good one to go for. Yeah.
All right, let's get the damage dealer out of the way. Boom. Block revive. Sit down.
That's good. That's a nice move.
Yeah. Also, this champion here, if we came in with an AoE champion to just absolutely shred, it would be detrimental. We got a reset. We got a revive. We got a heal. Back into the action.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
Whew.
All right.
That's her revive actually kind of useful there.
Yeah.
I sort of expected. No. Oh, there, that's the problem with the revive. He's
all
gone.
Right, we got to go for round 2 of a Duchess, guys.
Round 2 of Duchess.
Here we go.
Reviver. Yeah.
Round 2 of
Duchess.
Duchess.
So like that's the thing with these, like the revive on death is kind of nice, but she's so squishy. She's gonna come back and just die again, right?
Yes, I kind of thought like maybe with the revive on deaths and stuff, we can kind of basically counter that. But it seems that when you're facing like all these multiple nukers, it's starting to become a bit detrimental, right?
Yeah.
Oh, here comes the Metamorph.
Metamorph. Okay.
Oh, God.
Oh, stone. Okay, so now he's got... That'd be interesting. He's got
all right,
stone
let's
skin.
see. Let's see if we can...
Yeah.
We're going to go through all of this now, right?
Yeah, because you ignore stone skin with her, right?
Yep, so let's just get that crit damage on. All right, let's see.
Let's see it.
Okay.
That's sick. That's really cool.
Pretty decent. Like, the damage wasn't, like, crazy out of this world, right? As to be expected, but...
Yeah, yeah, like the damage isn't mega high, and considering you've got insane gear on, she's so squishy. But man, even if you do secure just that one block revive, that can like change the fight in a big way, and like she can come in now and do it again.
Yeah, pretty much. So we're gonna go for it again.
Go again.
So now we're gonna kill, but this is the thing, because he does like a revive ability when he gets to a certain threshold. There's no one to revive because we're blocking it all.
Yeah.
Right? So...
Yeah, just pick them off one by one. It's part of what makes like a Neathway so strong for live arena, but nowhere else really, where in live arena, because your comps are a bit weaker, you can actually like start securing kills.
Here he comes.
Oh, Duchess is down. Oh boy.
Oh, here we go. This is your boy.
This is my dwarf. He's starting to get... Oh, he's getting fast, boys.
Oh, God. Even this guy's getting fast. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
but we did get to see a bit of it in action there. A bit of a crazy team.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, pretty
really.
600k power is nothing to sneeze at, huh?
Yeah, my God. So mythicals are taking me out. But to be fair, I'm not really the best arena player anyway. All right, let's try find Mr. Nub Raids.
Oh yeah, I'm there.
So we're probably gonna lose again. But we just wanted to show something with the shields. We're gonna switch the team around.
I can switch up my team to something else after.
This is the problem, guys. On the test server, it's basically all these crazy teams, and no one wants to change their teams apparently to something fun.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Oh, she's got the decreased attack.
Yeah,
so it's gonna nerf her damage.
I don't know if I'm putting her in the wrong team. How would you kind of put her in here?
Oh,
here we go. Let's do Metamorph. Let's see if we can get True Fear.
Oh yeah, cool. Oh yeah, you get an extra turn. The thing is gone. Okay.
Boom, True Fear
goes in.
Nice. Synergy's pretty decent, right?
Yeah, you can see the damage isn't too crazy though. We got strengthen on these guys, and they're tanky, and they've got some.
To be fair, we did have decreased attack, I think, but then we took the extra turn. So
yeah, it was gone. But like my team is tanky, but she's gonna struggle to hit through. Oh, Kymar can strip. Okay. Oh, she can go again.
Another True Fear.
Yeah, like the damage isn't.
It's not there, man. Yeah,
it's not there. No, that's
to be
really underwhelming.
Yeah, but this is the thing. Do you know when you're trying to factor in some accuracy? I feel like you have to make up your decision with this champion. It's like
even still, she's got like 6.5k attack and almost 300% crit damage.
It's not.
She has a lot of damage built, and I think the damage is just kind of
bad. Just for some comparison, guys, if this was a Baron, it would be wiped out by now with 2 resets.
Yeah. Can she switch back yet?
Not yet. It's not ready. It's not ready yet.
Sorry, I'm blocking that.
A1?
It's a bunch of weak hits. Yeah. I'll switch in some non-magic defense.
All right, then. So we're just going to come up against this new team that Mr. Nub Raids has put together. And yes, we're taking out the resets for this one with the Yumikos and all of that good stuff. We're going to let them take their skills.
Reset. Oh, he's got the wrong move. No, what is he at? Oh, no. Disaster.
Perfect for me.
Oh, disaster, doing all the wrong moves. I forgot to put a preset.
All right, here we go. So let's see if we can kill Mighty Uko.
Yeah, surely.
Okay, so
yeah, he's gone. He's just gone.
Revive on death. So that's pretty cool, right? Pretty cool that you could do that. But I feel like when she revives, I would want to see a bit more heals there than just that amount.
Yeah, she comes back really squishy, and like she can heal herself with the passive, right? But it's still not super strong.
Let's boost her back into battle again. Let's see if we can Metamorph now.
Oh, Metamorph. Yeah. Because her skills are on cooldown. Switch over.
Over True Fear. Boom, boom. Sheeped.
Oh, Sheep Day. Nice.
But the truth is pretty cool. Like, basically what it does, guys, for anyone that's not aware, is like 50% chance for a champion to lose their turn, but also a chance to lose their cooldown as well, right? So it's pretty impactful.
Wow, so he killed the sheep and then stunned her after. That's kind of funny.
Wait, how did he get sheeped? What happened?
Well, you got sheeped because
I'm not the sheep. How did I get stunned?
From the True Fear.
Yeah, me?
Because he stuns after his attack. So he killed the sheep. She came back as normal, and then he stunned her. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I don't know. Like, oh, that's a big hit. But like, looking at her right there, man, like the block revive move is super sick.
Yeah,
but I feel like her alternate form isn't. It's not really doing much.
Do you know what? Honestly, I really like it for what's it called?
Like Doom Tower?
Doom Tower. I really enjoyed it in Doom Tower.
Okay.
Outside of that, it was like Faction Wars. Even then, it was a stretch. Like my Leorius was doing better than that.
Okay.
It's one of those situations. It's one of those situations. What's this team? Some crazy Leorius.
It's a bunch of +4s.
It's like the new Leorius versus the old Leorius.
Yeah,
the truth is.
And the new block revive against the old as well. Let's see.
Let's see if we could do an A1 with her. Oh, there we go. Drop the fence. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh, oof. Scary.
Yeah.
Who should we? Let's try kill the Anipu actually.
Yeah, definitely. You got to kill Aneathway.
Because we can go through the Taunt or the Stone Skin, whatever. There we go.
Easily kills him. Yeah. That's quite nice. And like considering, to be fair, Stone Skin's going to become more common, seeing as people are going to start getting it from Hydra Clash now and accessories. So you're going to see it more. So it will be decent for that.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Let's see if we can get control of this dude now. Oh, we got a provoke on.
Been provoked.
Oh no.
Whoa. Yeah, she's still super squishy, even with like the Vogue.
It's like really hard to keep it alive here, right?
Yeah. I mean, she's a super squishy nuker. It's yeah. It might be like a live arena situation where you ban away one of their nukers. They only have one. She block revives it, and it's like, okay, we've got it one.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of weird because like a bunch of the power in her design is obviously coming from being able to switch into the second form, but I'm not convinced that it's doing that much for you here in Arena, that second form. So for Arena in particular, it is a little bit underwhelming.
We're going to try and get killed by everyone here. We're going to go boom, bring them back. Here we go.
Right.
Here we go. We're going to go to Metamorph time.
I believe.
We got this. Come on.
Okay. So she can fear.
Oh.
That was nice.
See, this is the thing, guys.
Okay.
Ignores unkillable on that A2. So got rid of the Leorius passive there.
Hey, here's me eating my words after talking poop about her second form, and she comes in and does that. It's pretty good.
That's pretty fun. Let's see if we've got a Truth on that Mountain King, which is pretty good. As long as we can survive some hits and get a revive off, we can sleep on auto. See what they do.
Yeah.
Oh,
I forgot you've got Marishka.
We're back again.
Nonsense. We're ridiculous champion.
So this is basically what we're saying, guys. If you got Marishka, you'd be completely fine. If not,
if not, watch out.
If not, it's going to be a bit of a shambles. Oh, we need a revival here. Oh, here we go. We're fine. We've got a single target MK. Unkillable on that. Oh, we're dead.
Don't worry. Marishka can revive her. Oh,
but we need Marishka to die.
Marishka will die. She'll die.
Who's this massive shield on this dude? Come on, Fogov. Oh, God. Oh, we got that notification thing that I need to turn off on my YouTube.
What?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, hello.
I got. Did you hear that noise?
No.
There's that notification noise from when you're streaming and then like the pop-up comes up saying someone subscribed.
Oh yeah.
It just did a noise that scared me.
This Vogot's gonna kill him eventually. Oh, there we go.
No. Oh no. Can we go? Oh, we ain't got revived
again.
Wait, here we go.
Hey, okay.
Please provoke him. Please. Oh no.
Resisted.
We need a weak hit from this MK.
Weak hit, please. Who's gone for Vogot? The fool.
It's the poo-poo.
He played right into our hands. Mr.
Oh wait, remember you when you said, "Oh, Yeasty Poo-poo had that collab"? Oh my God, the amount of people that you sent over. You need to go back and look what you caused. The backlash.
I will. Good job, everybody. We're proud of you.
Well, I woke up in the morning and said that you got like 1,000 notifications, right? Like Yeasty Poo-poo head.
Yeasty Poo-poo.
Oh man,
sorry.
I kept thinking, why am I so popular today, man? I don't get comments like this. But there we go, guys. Like, pretty good. +4s everywhere. No wonder we're struggling to kill those. So for this final team, we're going to go up against my teammate for the Creator Clash, and we're actually going head to head against each other for the first time.
We are.
I don't think we're actually doing any things that's what's it called?
Any of the same events?
Yeah, I don't think we're actually facing each other in any of them. So.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. Well, see what I mean, guys? He's trying to turn sides here. He's trying to turn sides.
I'm not looking forward to my events. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, which ones are you doing? Do you know yet?
I've got Ice Golem and Fire Knight with Sylvan's epics only. It's gonna be pretty rough.
Do you know what I want to do here? I don't want to block revive. I just want to see if I can kill them with the A2. Everyone.
Oh yeah. Let's
see if we can do it.
That'd be good to test. Or just
pretty damn close.
Pretty close.
Pretty
It's
damn
not
close.
bad. It's not crazy though.
No, but this is something that I'd be expected to see in maybe Gold 5, right? So it was actually a pretty solid thing there, like an Arbiter and Warlord, a Heffrack, and then the Incubus is basically there to trigger the passive of a Heffrack, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, just shows in that thing. We'll try just one more here. I know that we keep saying last one, but here we go.
Just one more.
One more.
Too much fun.
Yeah, I think because we had such a shaky start, we need some redemption, even out a little bit. All right, come on, we need to redeem you. Now, there is some good RNG where you can block revive the Rotos, but a weak hit will be devastating. Let's see. What? Oh, no! No!
Uh-oh.
We didn't get the weak hits.
Uh-oh. Oh, look, he's getting all the good luck.
He's like, yeah. Okay. No, we should be good. We should be good. Shall we go into the Metamorph for the next one?
Yeah.
I feel like, do you know with the True Fear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that the True Fear is going on before attacking? Because that basically determines if, let's see here, places a True Fear debuff for 2 turns.
No, I'd say it's afterwards. Yeah, so it would get removed by masteries and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's after.
Which one's the extra hit one? Oh, it's this one. No, so basically, so you open up with this one and then you get the double hit from this. So that's basically where all the value comes from, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. That looks like a double hit to me. Do you know what I mean? Do you not see that?
Well, her A2 is a double hit, isn't it?
No. The A1 is.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought her A2 was.
This is why I was getting confused. I was like, let's just try and read it.
It looks like it is at the very least.
I need to go through and read that again. I might have been wrong.
Let me see. I've got it in the index here. Oh, you're right. It is just a single hit. Yeah,
so
all enemies.
I've been playtesting this, and I'm like, why is it working in the same way as the A1 skill? Like, this is what I was asking, is the True Fear going on before, and is it just triggering some weird counterattack I'm not aware of?
I don't know. That was weird. Maybe it's just the animation looks like it's a double hit, but it actually hits once. I don't know. I don't know.
I was seeing double damage there. You guys let us know in the comment section.
Gosh.
Because that was looking tedious. But all right, we're going to go into a Faction Wars run. Let's do stage 25, actually, or 21. I'd say 25.
25?
New league, guys. Mythical Faction bots.
Spoiling content upcoming. I would love that, actually. They should do that. Plarium.
If they're going to do that, I think that they should put the next level of a Legend of Death Siren as a free mythical champion for everybody.
I'm down with that. Give us mythical perception as well. Let's go. Make it happen.
Yeah, you see in this one, right? Like, she's pretty good damage.
Yeah, this form is not very good, though, is it?
I would say that you need to force it with presets, guys, to do the Metamorph like you see here. Like, I made the preset for you guys today. Wait, it's a double hit, man.
That's totally a double hit.
It's a double hit.
Definitely is. So maybe she's bugged and she's supposed to do half that damage. Like, I don't know.
That's the A1. That did a double hit as well. I basically locked off the Metamorph again, so she should only be in this form now.
Okay.
So let's see if we can get that True Fear again. So look, A1.
That was just a single hit because there's no True Fears. All right.
But on this next one, look at me. I need to slow this down.
Yeah, one time.
Is it? I'm seeing two. Is it?
I only saw one damage.
Well, to be fair, we killed those first targets. We'll see it now.
Yeah.
This is like the new mystery of the video, guys. It's like, what is this one? All right.
Yeah, you should be Team CSI, from the last faction games.
Okay, so we go back to the Metamorph.
Yeah, okay.
Block revive. Oh, pretty decent damage. And he gets stolen from absolutely everything. We needed to Metamorph back again. Oh, there's the revive on death. That's pretty good as well. From those minions.
Yeah.
Provokes. Who do you use in your Skinwalker team? Like, do you have like an MVP for your comps?
Nishak, I think, is probably the MVP.
You're risky, man. That Nishak.
Oh yeah,
if you send those bombs back, oh my god! I did it once. I regretted it.
Yeah, Razzlevarg's pretty darn good as well, I have to say.
Razzlevarg, yeah, he's nice with the leech as well, right?
Yeah, he does good damage.
All right, let's get some protection on. I'm gonna go into the other form again because I do want to see that double hit. All right, guys, this is the big reveal. Okay,
here we go.
I'm ready. We're gonna counter everything that we've been saying here. You ready?
I'm ready.
That's a double hit.
It's a double hit.
It's a double hit.
What?
What's going on? There's no True Fear on this boss. Bug. Saf. Found a bug.
But like, I feel though she should double hit. Like that.
She should.
That seems appropriate. Like if she doesn't, then it's
the way that I feel like it should be worked is if you place the True Fear debuff, places an extra hit on those targets. I think that's just how it should be working. But let me read it one more time.
I'm reading it. Attacks all enemies.
Places
Places true fear for 2 turns. Will not trigger counterattacks. Ignores unkillable block damage. Like, there's nothing about hitting twice.
There's nothing about hitting twice. What's going on?
No, but it does. Definitely
On the A1 it does. It definitely does. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Well, that could change, guys. You know, that could change.
Yeah.
Looking forward, like, you know, when I was playtesting, I was kind of seeing it in Doom Tower, but like how we was kind of mentioning, it's really hard to kind of see these things mid-battle sometimes. But pretty odd. Well, it's better for us. We're getting some more damage out here, pretty much.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, all those buff transfers. There's the smite and 1.2 million damage. Pretty sweet,
pretty
right?
Nice. Yeah.
Pretty decent. Last but not least, I did want to go into a Doom Tower run to wrap things up. Let's go. Where's Doom Tower?
She's actually going to be great for Doom Tower, right? She's
Phenomenal.
got the single target block revive for some of those nasty champs, and then she's got that AoE crowd control. Yeah, like if there's another difficulty Doom Tower coming eventually, like she's going to be beast for that.
Yeah, so I'm going up against the hardest floor before the final boss, basically 119. I'm gonna go with a team like this. In terms of presets, guys, this is what it looks like. Shows you your base form and your alternate forms, and you can basically set AIs for each round. Very similar to other things, right?
Oh yeah.
But what I've done is I've locked off the Metamorph skill for round 2 and 3, and I just want to do Truth Is.
Gotcha.
So actually, no, with the first thing, I actually want to try and open up, do a bit of damage. Shall we go opener? Take this first choice off. First choice here. And then we go to the Metamorph. I want to see a bit of damage first. But pairing up with UDK, pretty good. Obviously, all these single target champions, she's gonna get slaughtered otherwise. So we've got her in the mix. Oh, Genzin's. Oh, what have I done? Oh, see this, using mythicals to kill Genzin. I deserve to be locked up, Nubs.
Yeah, you do.
Here we go. Can we block revive Genzin? Oh, we couldn't.
Not quite.
To be fair, it is the final stage, so the stats are pretty hefty, but I would have thought drop defense and weaken. Like a mythical champion could kill a Genzin, right?
You would think, yeah, you would think so.
Yeah.
Not quite. Let's see how her second form is going to do.
Obviously, in progression value, like if you pull this champion and you're going through the Doom Tower for the first time, you're going to see a huge impact just from this stuff. This true fear mechanics, like, and all those extra hits, and, you know, maybe put him even in like a stun set or something. Could be pretty nuts, right?
Yeah. I do think, you know, in terms of looking at this champion so far, like if I was to get them on my own account, if I was to pull them, I think they'd actually be a pretty cool pick for like live arena. But I'm not 100% sure if I'd be using them elsewhere on my personal account. I feel like, how expensive are these shards going to be? Like, would people actually go out and buy them? Would people be hunting for this champion though? I kind of feel like no, but she's a fun one if you pull her. Like that block revive, ignore stone skin is going to be really nice, and the self buffs for live arena. But I don't know, what are you feeling? For
me, it's one of those ones where like for me, I love quirky stuff, so I'm like a weird player. You know what I mean? It's like I don't care if something's strong. Like look at Canelian and all these stuff. It's just if they're fun, quirky, because we've been playing this game for 4 years, right? Yeah, it's like the same kind of champions, and you know, oh look, a new void legendary champion that's better than this dude. So to see like a new mechanic where you can think about multiple builds, where can you use them and stuff, is kind of what I love about this game. So if I was to pull someone like Mezomel, just to answer your question, I'd be pretty hyped. I'd think like, pretty cool. Maybe not my top pick that I would want from the mythicals so far. I think my favorite one would be the Sylvan Watcher. I think that one's the most unique. The way that she could do like that stone skin, the taunts, and all of that stuff. I think it's very useful in this game.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right.
But which one do you like? If you was to hypothetically pull one of them, what would you want the most out of the 5 that's available?
I'm not sure. Like the Sacred Order guys seem kind of fun, but I don't know. I haven't tested them yet. But yeah, I do like the Sylvan a lot as well. Yeah, I like it. I like support champions, and she seems really cool. I like Sylvans, so yeah.
Did you see that thing on Twitter when they were like, "Oh, something coming September 5th," and then it was just a lore video? Yeah. My God, I was there waiting, right? I was like, "Oh, we're about to get some news today, boys."
That was a pretty good lore video.
It was a good lore video, but they made it out like it was going to be like a big content drop. Like mark your books, guys.
I was kind of half hoping it would be like, you know, like mythical faction wars or something. I was like, that would actually be super hype, and yeah, I'd be down for that. But yeah, no,
I don't know what I was. But one thing that I did take away from it though is they kind of leading up this story with Siroth I've seen this a lot of the time. So maybe is Sirof going to be this champion that... Do you know how they kind of mentioned there's going to be a way to get a mythical champion? As like a... Remember they said that in the initial video?
Yeah,
maybe they're leading up or teasing Sirof to be that champion because he's been mentioned a lot. So I wouldn't be surprised, but who knows?
Yeah. Could be. I do think, one thing compared to my video, like I didn't have super much use for the alternate form of the dwarf. It was kind of just like, it's fine, but not crazy. You're finding like really good and distinct uses for both forms of this champion. Like that definitely is a really cool champion design thing. Yeah.
100%. Like for me, like I don't want to use the other form at all in Doom Tower. Like, as you see here, 2 million damage, guys, against the hardest floor of the Doom Tower, right?
Yeah, it's really
so
good.
Like this is because I'm enabling that alternate form and I'm locking it off and I'm not switching back. But this is where it comes down to like what exactly are... This is what I like about these champions. It's like they're very flexible, right? Like one can be used for arena, one can be focused on like PvE content and stuff like that. But yeah, on that note, I guess that's like pretty much for this showcase, right? We kind of covered a lot of the basis. Meant to just be a fun video for you guys. Yeah. Anything you want to say here about this champion before we sign off here? Final thoughts?
I actually quite enjoyed the showcase. I feel like they're not crazy OP, but like I do like that there are specific things this champ does exceptionally well. Like the block revive move, ignoring stone skin, like that is a massive threat in live arena. I really like that, and the self buffs is cool. Then the AoE damage for more PvE stuff, I suppose, for the second form, again, is really powerful. So I like that. Like she's not totally overpowered or anything crazy like that, but there are specific things that each form does that are really, really strong. So, and it's a very cool visual champ as well. So like I said, it doesn't seem like, I must have this champion. It's a total account changer. But as you said, if I pull them, I think this is actually a really fun champion.
I know that we kind of like, everyone thinks that no one's ever going to get a champion, but if by some form they do allow free-to-play players to get one over time, no matter what the time frame is, like 6 months to a year, if you summon a Mezomel Luperfang, guys, and you're progressing, right, even in like Gold 5 and trying to do your Doom Tower stuff, it's great because even though that books are going to be like astronomically hard to get, like I just know that from now, that's what I'm expecting, right? The upside is, I was actually, before you messaged me to do this collab, I was actually planning this video and I forgot to book the champion up. And I was actually surprised by her without the books because it's just damage values. Like, of course, she's a damage dealer. But in the alternate form, you're getting some damage and a cooldown, right? But, you can get away with it for a while until you manage to get some, right? And if you got, like, how much is this alternate form? Like, if you just book only this form, it's, what, 5 books? It take you 5 months, but
Yeah, exactly. It might take a long time. One thing I do like is that you don't need that many books to book them, and each book you put in, at least it's giving you a big chunk. Like it's giving you a big chunk of damage or ignore resistance or cooldown. It's giving you something good. It's not like with legendaries or epics where it's like, I need 10 books for this skill, and each one gives 5% more shield. And like, well, it's just padding. Like at least the booking is.
I really hope, like, Raid, if anyone's watching this video from the team or whatever, I would really just want kind of one mythical champion per faction. I think. What do you think about the scalability of it, just as like a final thing?
Yeah, I would like to see it be rare. Yeah, I definitely.
I want it like if they're gonna make mythicals to me anyway, because I've not played gacha games before. This is like my first one, right? I played World of Warcraft and stuff. But it's not the same in my opinion, anyway. But this is like my first game that's got all these gacha elements and packs everywhere. It's like I'm used to console games. I'm like, this is all new to me. The price of a price of like 2 sacred shards, I can go and buy myself the new Call of Duty. You know what I mean? But
right.
But basically, what to me mythical, from my understanding, should be like, oh my god, you pulled one and you should feel good about that. And if you've saved up the books over time, you can finally use them on this champion that you thought you would never get. So I think having that scarcity value actually adds quite a positive element, in my opinion. Like, oh, you got the mythical for the Sylvan Watchers. You can go to your friend and be like, yo, I got the mythical from the Shadow King. And, I think that'd be pretty cool in that essence. But
I think that would be cool too. Yeah.
I don't want to overdo it. Like, I don't want to see like lines of mythicals everywhere. And
I think that's where it will go, unfortunately. But yeah, I agree. I don't want to see that, but I think that's what's going to happen.
We'll see. Only time will tell. But yeah, guys, on that note, if you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to hit that like, subscribe button. Genzen's going to tell you to head over to Nub Raids channel to check out part 2 of this collab. We're going to be speaking about the dwarf, and yeah, it'll be pretty cool. Go swing by there, drop him a something up. That's the favorite phrase.
Something up.
Yeah. Have an amazing rest of your day, guys. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, and we'll catch you all in a video soon. Peace.